I was already in advertising, working in Ogilvy and Mather, with quite a few good campaigns under my belt, when the phone rang. It was from another agency, asking me to model for an iconic trademark, which was always making news. Wills. They were launching a new brand, Wills Kings, and I knew it would be huge. Its slogan was, "Start a long affair." I loved the innuendo and couldn't wait to get to work. The campaign created a tremendous buzz, and when the ad film ran, it made me the most recognizable face in modeling. In those days, featuring in a Wills Navy Cut campaign was like acting in a movie, a mega, larger-than-life experience. It was like instant stardom. What began as a campaign for Wills Kings turned into a long affair with the whole world of Wills. I was so enthused by my experience, I began tracking all that happened with Wills. I'd seen some of the famous advertising campaigns of Wills Navy Cut, but they were created around a very different theme. Loving couples, made for each other. They were campaigns that captured the imagination of our generation. Spontaneous, vibrant, and real. What had begun as a pioneering product, a magical romance between tobacco and filter, had found a metaphorical expression in the magical relationship between man and woman. That began the fabled journey of the Made for Each Other campaign that is today part of advertising folklore. It was quite simply brilliant advertising. Those eye-catching, larger-than-life images of couples laughing, sharing a slice of life were endearing, touching, and so very human. Some of those great ads featured my buddies, Zeenat Aman and Shekhar Kapoor. It was great fun, all of it. Cozy, impish, impulsive. As we say these days, it rocked. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, they announced the Made for Each Other contest. Believe me, some of my hippest friends and their wives were jostling to take part, competing for prizes like imported cars, trips abroad, and becoming famous. It was a world as glamorous and stylish as Bollywood. And of course, being part of the world of Wills Navy Cut did great things for my image. It was a truly great advertising concept. A 360-degree communication was beginning to take shape, celebrating people's compatibility with all aspects of the brand. I was always enthusiastic about the game of cricket. I even played a few Bollywood fundraisers, and I closely followed the fortunes of the Indian national team. Cricket in India took on a whole new dimension when Wills sponsored the World Cup. It created a frenzy.
The Wills World Cup, February-March 1996. Share the magic!
We all cheered for the Wills World Cup and the Indian national team. In spirit, I was one of the boys in blue. This was the result of strategic genius. A marriage between India's best-loved game and its best-loved cigarette, promoting the Made for Each Other theme while speaking the language of the game. I remember one of those power-packed scenes from one of their cricket films. Boy. Incidentally, Wills Navy Cut was one of the pioneers in bringing limited overs cricket to this country through the Wills Trophy. And later, it became the official sponsor of the Indian cricket team and international cricketing events. This I learned from my friend Ayaz Memon. One of my favorite music videos of the time, Come On India, was a great tribute to the Wills Indian team.
Come on India, dikha do, duniya ko hila do. Come on India, dikha do, hila do. Duniya ko hila do, hila do. Come
Shankar Mahadevan singing and dancing, getting the whole nation to cheer for the Indian team was truly unforgettable.
थोड़ा सा दिल, थोड़ा सा दिल, इंडिया,
My friends knew that I was a voracious reader and loved cricket. So I always got two things without asking. One, a ticket to all the cricket matches, and two, the Will's Book of Excellence. But I never got an invite to those romantic, made-for-each-other nights because my job was to start a long affair. The Will's Book of Excellence and made-for-each-other diaries always found a place on my shelf every year. Good brands are like good lovers. They know how to keep you interested. While I may have missed out on a lot that happened to the brand in all the years I lived and worked abroad, every time I came back to India, I reconnected with it in different and special ways. Ah, those billboards greeting you on arrival outside the airport. Such is the power of the brand that even when you move afar in life, it keeps you anchored to its memory. So I've always been in touch with Will's Navy Cut. Has it really been 40 years? Well, like old wine, the brand has only improved with time. Cheers, Navy Cut. Here's wishing you even greater success for the next 50 years.